Can we talk biggest fumbles? Okay, there was the butt fumble. That was a pretty big fumble. I mean, it didn't really mean anything, but it essentially ended Mark Sanchez's career before he became a drunk, apparently, and ended
And
his own
I would
career.
like to officially
Holy.
file a protest. I like to file a protest here. That is an interception, sir, not a fumble. And I feel like you put that on here just for purely spiteful reasons.
Look, man, it was either that or 28-3, and I went the other direction. Ernest Biner fumbling on the 1 yard line. I mean, I hate the Browns, but even I wouldn't wish that kind of torture on somebody. Super Bowl or not. Oh my God, that was awful. That's just awful. The Jonathan Majors fumble is probably one of the biggest, and probably not getting enough credit for how bad of a fumble it was, because they were literally about to build the entire universe around Kang. I mean, again, people forget that, there were supposed to be two essentially Kang movies here, and they had to take all of that out because of his indiscretions, so to speak. And his star was on the rise. I mean, I didn't watch that Chihuly show or whatever you and Hutch were watching, and I haven't seen Creed other than the highlights that he was in, but his star was on the absolute rise. I saw Red Tails. I mean, the dude's an incredible actor, and the work that he did particularly at the end of the first season of Loki, is some of the best acting that you will ever see for something that on paper makes absolutely no sense. And they were like, you know what? This dude is so impressive. We're going to build this whole universe around him. And he fumbled like amazingly. It's hard to believe where his star ascension was to where it is now, where he is doing movies for the Daily Wire. Like, ask Trina Carano how well that went.
I mean, so seriously. I gotta say, when you said fumble, Biner was the first thing I thought of, so I want to throw that out there. The other one that I don't know that it mattered, but the one that sticks in my mind was Leon Lett fumbling when he got time by Baby. Like they still got killed in that game, but that one stood out. I remember how much we used to kill Kang, and shout out to Sandman who hated Kang. And then I just remember watching that last episode of Loki and be like, oh my God, like that performance was like, I've been more intrigued. I've never been like more excited. Like it was just crazy. And I was just sitting there thinking like all the things we were about to get, because the obvious thing was like, after Thanos, where do we go? Dr. Doom makes sense, but like you can't get without the Fantastic Four, so they're going to use Kang, okay, I guess. But all of a sudden I was like excited about that. Then I think obviously it's like we know they're going to have to change what they're going to do. Quantumania was just that was horrible. Like it's just, that's like Avengers 2 to me. That's Avengers 2 and Iron Man 3 territory for me. But yeah, like that yeah. And that came on top of, like, we know we've screwed up with all this Disney Plus bullshit, and we've been stringing you along, and nobody really cares about this shit, but we're coming back hard. Oh, we need a couple more years to sort this out. My bad. So yeah, it really kind of set that back.
And then the boomerang for MCU is like, you know what? To fix this, we got to bring back Robert Downey Jr. like as Dr. Doom, no less. Like we have to do a complete 180 and turn this thing completely in a different direction, because that should tell you how big of a F up he made, because I think they were done with him, and I think he was done with them, and so I'm sure they backed a truckloads of money to get him to come out of retirement to come and do this, just to take over the stink that this man left in his wake. Like there's been career.
I believe on another podcast we might call that hot shotting.
Yeah, very true. Yes, but there's been career fumbles, man. Like I'm sure I could come up with if I really thought about some career fumbles, whatever. But man, this is, and like I said, I saw that. Oh, he's doing, anti woke Daily Wire movie or whatever. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
bro, like we're done,
But
bro.
like
We're like
James
done.
Franco, Jonah Hill,
Yeah, yeah,
Kevin Spacey, like
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like I mean, that
Gina Carano.
Gina Carano. I mean, that's the only like nerd comparison that I can think of, like off the top of my head, and only because of the link between Daily Wire. But like, whoa, and it's so deep too. You get caught allegedly. Well, not allegedly, he was found guilty or whatever of freaking abuse, domestic abuse on this white girl. And then like he's done like all the career things to try to fix it, to like get black people to get back on his side. He's the new black girlfriend, which he never dated any black people before in his previous life. Is Megan Good. Got has a fairly decent reputation amongst like black people or whatever. So now I'm dating Megan Good, but she's a weirdo, like kind of Christian too. So like black people kind of skeptical of her as well. So of course, like like in the black community, it was like, yeah, of course he would pick her because that would be the one that would do some dumb shit like this. And now like this attempts to try to like fix it, it's just bad. It's just bad. And I don't understand. My daughter's a public relations major. Like, where's the harm in being like, you know what? Yeah, I messed up, like real bad. Just
Yeah.
jump on the grenade and try to fix it. Like, there's
Yeah.
nobody gets canceled. I mean, he's not canceled because he's still working. I'm sure he's drawing a version of a check. There's no cancel. I mean, he's black. That doesn't help in this regard. But there's probably a path to redemption here, but it ain't what you're currently doing. Like,
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's the classic, like the cover up is worse than the crime. Like just at a certain point, once they got you, just like fess up.
Yeah, just jump on a grenade, bro. Like, I mean, it can't get too much worse. But yeah. So shout out R.I.P. to Kang Dynasty 1 and 2. Shout out to R.I.P. to your career, because once you start going to the Daily Wire right wing nut job movies, bruh, it's a wrap, like completely. Like we're done.
And I'm surprised they like they showed the what is it, the Council of Kangs or whatever at the end of Quantumania. Like I'm like, why did you include, like, if you ever want to use that character, like you kind of can't. You showed him as every possible incarnation. Like it would have been a character you could have recasted as some different incarnation, but they kind of showed him as all of them. So like that to me was, they might have wanted to cut that cord a little bit sooner.
There probably was a conversation amongst some people that make some money. Like, you know what? We already spent a bunch of money on this shit. Like, I mean, was it that bad? Like, how bad did he smack her? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not trying even to be funny. I'm really trying, because I think I have a general idea about what happens in these situations, because there's always going to be somebody that's like, I mean, how bad is it? Okay, how many children how many younglings did he kill? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it the good younglings, or was it the younglings that we don't really care about? Like,
was it the ones that were just going to be annoying? Were they all like little Anakins too?
Yeah. So I just which one is it really? So I just, yeah. But so yeah, shouts out to your career, Jonathan Majors, because